Hello, I'm C. Edward Baldwin, and you're watching The Ink Report. After yet another incident of senseless gun violence, will the right finally realize who America's #1 enemy is? Take a look at this clip, then meet me on the other side.
Lafayette, Louisiana. This is about 40 miles outside of Baton Rouge. Witnesses tell a local newspaper that about 20 minutes into the showing of the 7 o'clock movie Trainwreck, an older white man apparently stood up and opened fire. They reported hearing 6 shots, and then they say the shooter took his...
A stroll along the pier in San Francisco turns tragic for an East Bay family. Wednesday night, 32-year-old Katie Steenel was shot and killed in a random act of violence. And this morning, we're learning more about the man who's been arrested for the murder. Crown 4's Jeff Bush has a look at his criminal past.
San Francisco police have 45-year-old Francisco Sanchez in custody. He was arrested about an hour after.
The States woke up this morning. I'm sure you were tuned into Sunrise and you heard that there had been a shooting at a prayer meeting at a church, a black church in Charleston, in which 9 people, including the pastor, had died. Jonathan Samuels is with us. What happened after that, Jonathan?
Well, the police put out an image of the man they wanted to speak to. It was an image taken from CCTV.
4 Marines and gunmen dead in attack on military facilities in Tennessee. 4 Marines were killed in
Welcome back for some quick final thoughts tonight. Now, this won't take long, but it's important. 4 United States Marines are now dead. Climate change didn't kill them. Lack of free community college didn't kill them. The income gap, wage inequality, nope, not those things either. Gay marriage, nope. Oh, white racism, not that either. So what did? President Obama, if you won't say it, I will. Radical Islam. This is not workplace violence. This is not a criminal act with motives unknown. This is terrorism. The suspected shooter, Mohammed Abdulaziz, a devout Muslim. Do I care that he seemed like an all-American young man? Do I care that he was good at mixed martial arts or a smart, quiet guy? Do I care that his high school friends wouldn't classify him as overly religious? No, I don't give a flying you-know-what about any of that. Was he linked to ISIS or Al-Qaeda or Hamas or any of the other 15-plus offshoot terrorist groups? Does it matter? I'm sorry, but radical Islam is becoming the rule, not the exception. Yesterday's moderate is today's terrorist. I care that this SOB killed 4 of our United States Marines, and I care that our commander-in-chief is more concerned with Muslim sensitivity than the honor and sacrifice made by these Marines. Now, this is the 21st time our military men and women have been attacked here at home. This is not a Middle East problem. This is an American problem, and I'm sorry, but I can't sit here and let this go. Not anymore. I come from...
You know what I can't let go of? I can't let go of the right continually using random acts of violence to condemn a whole race of people. I can't let go of the right using a random act of violence to condemn a whole religion. Yes, that young lady in the previous clip was right. This wasn't the fault of climate change. This wasn't the fault of community college or white racism or income gap inequity. No, in that previous clip, which was just a snapshot of so many incidents of gun violence, our #1 enemy is clear. It's the radical religion of man with gun. That's our enemy. And if you want me to, I could put some adjectives in front of it for you. Radical man with gun. Mentally unstable man with gun. Or my personal favorite, crazy ass man with gun. That's America's #1 enemy. Not radical Islam, not illegal immigration. It's crazy ass man with gun. And yes, I'm very much aware of the Second Amendment. I know we have the right to bear arms. But I would think the Constitution would include a right to be able to sit in a theater without having my head blown off by a crazy-ass man with a gun. Now, I don't know the solution, but that's why I have elected officials, so they can talk amongst themselves and come up with something to keep America safe, and not use incidents like this to divide us, to divide people, to divide races, to divide people of varying faiths. We have a collective enemy. Man with gun. Crazy ass man with gun. Mentally unstable man with gun. That's where I want to see the outrage directed. Not condemning a whole class of immigrants. Not condemning a whole religion. Let's condemn the crazy ass man with the gun. Is that too much to ask?